Hey there and welcome back. So today, as you can see behind, there's been quite a bit going on with the layout. So I'm going to show you a update on what we've done. Now if you watch the layout building videos, then as I've been putting this down, I've literally done it exactly the same way that I've showed you guys. So yeah, let's show you the layout, show you what we've been doing, what we've been working on, how it's growing, how just the little tiny bits can, you know, just make it look so much better, you know, add that bit of realism, start bringing it to life. So yeah, so let's go through everything what we've done, what our future plans are, and a little bit of a change as I decided for this. And yeah, so let's show you the full layout and let's show you what we've been working on. So oh dear, I had this strange idea in my head. I don't know if it's going to make it in, but if it does, I hope it gives you a little chuckle. So first off, let's show you my crossing. So let's open the gates like so, and here I am crossing. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna stay. Oh dear. Right, so going over the crossing, we are coming into what is starting off to be our little like town area, if you will, our little village. And on the right hand side, we don't have any store-bought visiting this. This was used as a prop to hold up the wall. So we have got these, which are literally made out of scouring pads like this. All we've done is just cut them, glued the base, and then stuck them down. Now with some of these, I have done it where I've put glue all the way around. I've put then a flock. Do I have it to one side? Oh yes I do. It's not a flock, sorry. I have put this on it. I've literally dunked it in the bag, shook it all about. I put one piece in, one piece out. Anyway, so oh god, as you can tell, I'm in a slightly daft mood today. I do apologise. I'm still on a bit of a high after getting that like donation gift the other day. Right, so try and be serious. So yeah, so I would normally do that with these, but I thought I would leave them as it is, you know, see what they're like just on their own, give them a different effect. Now the good thing is with these is I can always go back and do that. You know, I can just put some glue on a brush, paint it all over, sprinkle some stuff on, and that will again completely change it. Or even a little bit of paint on a paintbrush and kind of just like dry brush it over the top. So so yeah, I thought that would be like a kind of cool little thing. So just see what they look like, hey, see what you think. So as we move into the village, we've got, now this was going to be a hotel area, but again we're changing that. So we've got our little like local pub, or you know, like a brewer's fair, carvery, something like that. And the idea behind this, you've got your little side entrance. You may put like a gate there, you know, for like your deliveries, people just walking in off the street. And as you can see, like I showed with the other week, we've just used some more of the grass. In fact, let me just move this. There we go. So we literally just cut a piece of the grass, glued it down, and as you can see here, I've glued it. I need to pop a little bit more there, but I've glued it in exactly the same way, gluing it, you know, pushing it out. And then we've got some little shrubs in the back. We've got a couple of nice blossom trees just to give it that real nice effect and finish. And then we're going to get some little benches, little seating areas, have a few people in there. And yeah, I thought this was like a really nice little addition. So on the side here, this is going to be our little like car parking area for this and for the shops. If we go up, you can see there we've got a few of our shops already in place. So we've just got to do the pavement, finish off a bit of the road, and we are going to work this hedging all the way around the inside. And it's something what I'm decided that I'm going to use for all the way around the layout. So moving on, we've got our shops. Now if I'm trying my best not to drop you guys. But if we go to the back there, we can see, you know, we've got our main station terminal. So this bit's going to kind of be like a car park, you know, drop off turning around area. And then that's going to be also access towards this. Now this, yes, I know it's close to that, but the idea with this bit is it's supposed to be, you know, maybe a little bit of a local station, or, you know, it could be like a small heritage line sort of thing coming off. And then as we can see now, I actually found these in a box. Let me just try and get the camera to focus on one of them. And I've had these literally since I was a kid, so they're old, but you can still get these from what I believe from Hornby, and just like little telegraph poles, or for or power line poles. So they're pretty cool. So I thought, hey, why not? So I've popped all them around the outside. Now with these, as you can see, we've got a couple little pinholes to the side. We've got a pinhole here, so you know, you can either take these out of the base, you know, you can just stand them anywhere you want, or the idea of these is that when you pop them in like this, is that it gives you enough clearance so that a train won't hit it as it's going past, you know, as the front of the loco and the coach is hanging out. So that's a really cool little idea. So after the station, we've got our set of signals. These ones, again, I have had since I was a little kid. And if we look at this, it's held together with a screw. It's been glued together. These do work, but they always fall open. But you know what? I am not getting rid of these. You know, they work. I've had them since I was a little kid. Like I said, I'm not getting rid of them. So they are going to go there and look brilliantly wonderful. Right, so if I just pull you guys out of here for a minute, as you can see, we've been working on a lot more of the ballasting. Now some of it does need gluing. I did run out of PVA, so unfortunately, you know, as you can see there where it's lighter, that's just where the glue just has kind of run out. But I was thinking with this, what I might try and do is blend it out so the newer ballast kind of fades in. So that could be kind of like an ongoing little thing, you know, to gradually, you know, redoing all the ballasting or whatever. So just because something may run out, or it's, you know, a little bit different, hey, it's not bad. Incorporate it into your layout, or, well, effectively your story, your scenario, because that's what a layout is. You know, it's your little idea of what you want it to be. So yeah, so, you know, sometimes just incorporate a little change into it, and, you know, that looks kind of cool there. You know, they've just left it there, they're laying all the new stuff on top of the old stuff. So absolutely brilliant. So I'm really liking that. So if we move round, we see two pencils. Anyway, so as we move around, we've put all the grass down up until here. Now this was, the only reason it stopped there is that's because that was the width of the roll. And if I just go down here, as you can see, we've still got, sorry, we're still Jum Jum just lightsabered the signal down. We've still got a lot of this left, and yeah, so we are going to be carrying on around up there, and we're going to finish that off. That's going to be kind of like a little, I don't know, country house shoved in the background sort of thing. And what we are looking at doing is making a like an access from here over to here, so maybe like a bridge, like a little footbridge, something like that. Even possibly over onto the station, kind of make one over, little path, one over. Something different, something a little bit cool. So if I go back to this bit, as you would have seen, now these, I got these on eBay. They weren't very expensive. Now I know that from a realism point of view, perhaps they may not look the most realistic, but as you see there, you know, I'm absolutely made over these. These look absolutely fantastic. So I got these again. I'm sure it was off eBay. I'll have to check. They weren't very expensive. I do believe that, you know, this is something that you could quite easily make. It's literally just like a plastic build up, if you will, and it's been dipped in one type of flock then another. So maybe at some point, you know, I could look against something like that. We could see, you know, about making some of these together and just see what kind of cool little colour variations that we could come up with. But yeah, they look really nice. These ones I got from my local model shop. Now these are absolutely fantastic, and let me just move the camera to one side and see if I have the box. Yes, I do. Now here is the trick. Can I open this one-handed while I'm still trying to talk to you guys, trying to keep the camera safe by not dropping it and get the rest of them out. Now, aha, yay, there we go. So these are absolutely brilliant. They normally come on like a little pad or in a little packet like this, and they are peel offs. So you just simply take one off. I know this was hanging on, so we'll use this one. Then, as I'm trying to get the camera to focus, there we go. As you can see there, it's got like a little glue dot underneath, and all you do is you just pick it up. So go, where do I want a little plant of some form to grow? Ah, there we go, instant plants. And that really does look great. I absolutely love these. They're so easy to use, they give a great effect. And normally in the tub, this is just a tub where I've been keeping these, but in there, see where I've got like a lot left, so you can always kind of like sprinkle that around, and you know, you can use it on other bits of the layout as well. So yeah, I mean, to me these look like, you know, they're like little bunches of wildflowers, I know, wild daffodils, something like that. And yeah, I absolutely love how these go on. So that little packet of it's like a flower effect colouring, what I showed, but I was putting on these. What I have done, just to give like a bit of a thing of, you know, like different texture and flowers and what have you, I've literally just sprinkled some on the grass around there. As you can see, possibly see, there you go. I've just thrown a bit around there, you know, it looks like a few daisies, a few wildflowers are growing up. Again, we've just got a couple little more here, and as we work around, this was something I have been working on quite a bit, and I'm actually really made up with this. So here, now I am thinking of changing this slightly, putting a little bit more here, but if we bring our wagon round, as you can see, it will just about fit. So, you know, we need a very skilled HGV driver to back this in. Or you just lift it and place it and say, by magic, he's got it in, you know. So we've been working on here. Now here we've got our little sidings. This is going to be kind of like where we have a bit of a goods yard. So we've got the one little platform. Now this can either be for a little local service, again maybe a little tiny bit of a heritage thing, but predominantly my idea for this was, this is kind of like where the workers get on. So, you know, you've got your little depot here. They'll be walking across the tracks. You know, we'll have cars, we'll have the like the network rail stuff here, sort of thing, where they come to work every day. And you know, I wanted to give them something nice that they can do on lunchtime. So we've got a little bit of a gravelled planted area like this. Now this bit was a bit of a daft idea. I was trying to, because this was a little bit of a gap as this was put on afterwards, I was trying to fill that in with the gravel, and yeah, it did not work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this is the good thing with PVA-ing it down, I'm going to get a little scraper, scrape all this off, flatten it off, then in here we're just going to put some filler in just to smooth it off, paint over it, and you will not be able to tell the difference. So again, going around, we've got a little cold storage. We've got all the gravel everywhere. Now bearing in mind this is going to be like a bit of a work yard, so if it is not neat, perfect, it's not meant to be. We've got our little like old style signal box. There we go, get the words out. And then as we can see, you know, we've been ballasting all the way over here, so we've got all of our grass down. So that building right there in the corner, that's going to kind of be like a tea room, because I've decided to take the bridge away from this. Sorry, not the bridge, the tunnel. Now, two reasons. One, the beams up here, and that's by no means a reason to take it away. It was just, I kind of decided that for the size of the layout, what I had in my mind and how tall I was going to build this, I just didn't think it would look right. However, that being said, even with this building over here, there is still room for me to pop a tunnel over this in the future if I want to. So yeah, that's something what I could do. I could even make it completely removable. So that would be cool. So, you know, if I want the tunnel on, I can pop it down over everything and I'll make it so it fits perfectly in with the scenery. And then, you know, if I don't want it on, I can take it off. So it kind of gives the layout, you know, two different looks. So I thought that would be kind of a little cool thing as well. So as we're moving around, we have another pencil. You'll see a few of these dotted around. So we've just got some figures there that we're trying. As you can see, this bit, yeah, we're not 100% sure. This little bit here was kind of going to be like a car park. People, like, you know, pull in, they can get out of park, they can train watch and all that sort of stuff. But when I decided to put the pub over here, I thought this would look really nice as a little, you know, like pub area. You know, you first pull in, there's normally like a little pub, something like that. So then, yeah, this is going to be like the station hotel in the corner. So I absolutely love that. So we've just been carrying on ballasting with the station. We need to just finish off the rest of the ballast at the back. And yeah, so I would absolutely love to know what you think of it so far. I'm really made up with how it's turning out. A few bits have changed. I think that it makes it look a bit better. And yeah, I absolutely love how this is turning out so far. And if I kind of put you guys down there, you know, that looks really good. I'm made up with how that is. Oh, and this little bit here is going to be our car garage, and with my bespoke made custom lights, yes. So so yeah, that's gonna be our little like garage area. We're gonna have a couple of recovery vans in there, what we are making ourselves with the lights. And again, if I try and see, that just looks really, really cool like that. So I'm absolutely made up with how this is turning out so far. Now, FYI, I don't have a thing with Eddie Stobart. I'm not, you know, it's just that the wagons, what I've seen, and if you've seen the video, if not, go back and check that out. I got these at such a good price and I got quite a few of them. You know, they look really awesome. So yeah, there's nothing Eddie Stobart related or themed, even though you may possibly more than likely see another couple. But for what I wanted on the layout, these wagons were absolutely perfect. So that's why I've got them. So yeah, I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this. You know, I know what I'm gonna do with this, but you know, what do you guys reckon? Is there something you would have done differently to this? You know, is there anything that you yourself would change? Not because, you know, not because say you don't like anything what's on there, but you know, what would your personal preference be? You know, would you do have done this a little different if this was your area? You know, how would you have done the centre? So I'd really like to know what you know, what other people's ideas would be for a layout like this. And I mean, you never know, it might give me a couple of ideas what to do over there in the corner. So, well, not in the corner, in this other central bit. But yeah, so absolutely made up with how this is turning out so far. So yeah, really, really wonderful. And I do have one to one side because I was running a couple of bits up here. So just bear with me 1 second. Let's just pop that on, pop that on. There we go. Yeah, I know it's not perfectly straight with the station, but yeah. That looks really cool, that. Brilliant. Yeah. I am really, really chuffed for this. No pun intended. So anyway, I hope you've not minded me waffling on. But I just wanted to give you another update with what we've been doing and where we are up to so far. So yeah, it's really, really coming along now. So I'm absolutely made up with this. And yeah. Also, I'd love to know, what is your favourite part of building a layout? You know, is it having it complete where you can just run the trains? Is it like the creation side of thing? You know, I'd absolutely love to know, because each person's different. So, with that being said, I'm going to leave this down now. Right, so, let's finish off from where we started. I'm so sorry. I know, I've lost the plot. So, with that being said, we will finish up with the cross. How dare you? That being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've liked and enjoyed this video and this little layout update. So, as always, like and subscribe, thumbs up, and we shall see you. Hang on, I did that the wrong way round. Thumbs up, like and subscribe, and as always, we shall see you in the next video.